guys, this is Kristen. Welcome to my planner. Today I have a stack of memory planners to flip through with you and show you how I switched to using planners as a journaling system. So I want to start off with my first one, which is a Heidi Swapp Memory Planner. And this really introduced the concept to me of using a planner rather than a notebook. So it started off, I started in October of 2016, and I just started treating it like a scrapbook. So let's see, for the month of November, I had a photo sleeve in here, and I just used my printer at home to print photos, and I printed them smaller. And I would keep things like these were my recipes from Thanksgiving that were my favorites. I thought that would be fun to look back on. A little memory I typed up, and my playlist for cooking. And what I like about binders is that you can add pages whenever you want to write a little bit more, like Thanksgiving. I wanted to add more than just a regular day. And this planner, at this time, I didn't need to take my planner with me anywhere really, so I would jot down my to-dos and things on one side of the page and then my journaling on the other side. I really had fun around the holidays collecting things and adding them in here. Like this was a little drink recipe. Just, I love being able to take little memories of things that you might forget over time. And I started doing this really after I had my first baby, because that's when I realized I really would want to save smaller memories than like the big ones that stick with you. And this has been great for that. So after this one, I got hooked, and with 2016, I really went for it with this big A5 Carpe Diem planner. So this cost me, I think it was $26 I got at a Black Friday sale on Blitsy.com, and that was a great deal for this. They normally run between $40 and $50. And it's a great quality binder. I love the size because I could keep cards in here. I love cards and I always want to save them, but sometimes it's hard to know where to put them. So this is a good solution for that. And I really enjoyed using my monthly view as a gratitude journal with this one. So every day I would write down one thing I was grateful for. And I love still flipping through my months and looking at all the things that meant something to me. With this planner, I developed a routine on Sundays where I would go back through my week and I would jot down just a memory from each day in the horizontal box, and I would decorate it and just have it reflect what that week was like. And I also like to use journaling cards. I think they're so pretty and I enjoy the fun prints for smaller memories. Like this was my dog sleeping next to my son after he had spent the night away for the first time. She was so worried about him, and I thought that was so sweet of her. I'm going to do a flip through and just show you what it looks like. Another thing I did with the planner, besides planning last year, was I used this one as a way to record my responses to a devotional that I did called The Confident Woman by Joyce Meyer. love her. And I was really drawn to this vintagey pink planner by Rifle Paper Company. It was about $16, so I felt like it was a really good deal and really fun to use. So I had a word of the year, which was confidence. And I wanted to find a way to just journal about it and work on that. So I had some images that inspired me, some quotes that I liked. Love that. Here's Joyce Meyer, a little cartoon of her. And what I did was I'd read the devotion every day and just write down my response to it on that day. So that was a really simple use of a planner as a journal. This year I decided to go with a traveler's notebook as a journal because I couldn't keep up with the A5 size as much now that I have 2 babies. I was struggling with that a little bit towards the end of last year. So I needed something portable and more simple that I could just write basically and use a few stickers in. So I went with this system. So I printed these daily grid booklets from Annie Plans Printables, and it has this list for the month in the front, which is perfect to continue the gratitude. So I really like that, and I just write down each day. And I love using character stickers and emoji stickers and things like this. These are some new ones I just got. The appeal of these was kind of lost on me until I started using them in my journaling, because to me they express emotion really well and they're cute also. And I didn't use them in forward planning much, but I noticed people using them in back planning, like to show something that already happened, and I thought that was a really cool way to use them. So now I'm enjoying that. And I just keep the booklet for that month in my file of facts, which I use every day, and I always have it out. So this has been a good system for me, and I'll just do a flip through of the booklets. So those are my memory planners for the past few years, and how I've been able to justify buying more than one planner. And thank you for joining me on this flip through. Find me on Instagram at Kristen's Planner.